She made hundreds of thousands of dollars a month off him.
Damn. And it's crazy, like, bro, nah. It's like, okay, let's just say this is all true, and that's still your girlfriend. You letting this nigga talk about her like that? Like, oh my God, bro. And Darla can't say shit because that's exactly what she did. That nigga just sitting there saying nothing, bro. Like, what's good, YouTube? Lacy is slowly losing his career because of Darla. Lacy and Darla, listen. Hey, man. Second relationship video we did. Oh, you know, I come to get into this, bro. Let's see what's going on. You damn, I'm yawning crazy. I'm sorry. Excuse me, y'all. Let's get into this. Didn't she try to use this nigga or some shit and she was cheating on him? But listen, that's none of my business, bro. Keep your love life off the internet, or you're gonna have random stupid niggas giving you opinion on your shit, bro, like this, bro. This is crazy.
This Lacy Darla Claire situation might be the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I'm not just talking about on the internet. And while Lacy is most certainly a lost cause, bro is absolutely cooked.
The AC unit with this toolkit.
Do you think you're like a toddler? Like, I can't hold your whole...
There's still plenty of time for a lot of people watching this video to learn from Lacy's mistakes.
But the thing is, I think this is kind of like lame. Like, bro, making a whole video about a nigga, like, he obviously happy. He obviously doesn't care, like, the situation happened, and a nigga's gonna have to do what he gotta do and live his life. This is like some of the dweebiest shit I've ever seen. He's ruined his career. Why do you care about this nigga career more than other people? It's not like he did anything wrong. It's just some interpersonal shit. But listen, hey, man, this is unemployed shit.
To make sure that you absolutely...
listen, this is not me saying I don't need the content too, so I'm watching the video, bro.
Never end up like him. Now, I'm going to assume that if you clicked on this video, you probably already know who Darla is, and it's likely that you know the story between Darla and Lacy. But if you somehow don't, I would definitely recommend you check out this video right here that I made, as that is the majority...
An hour long. I know that nigga made bread off that little bit.
Majority of my Lacy videos combined into one, and the first like 30 to 40 minutes of that video...
That is a great tactic. If it's an ongoing thing, you combine all the videos you made together in one video and release the whole thing in like an episodic series. Not an episodic series, but like on a chronological order.
Will tell you everything
this nigga smart, bro.
To know about Lacy and Darla. But long story short, last summer when Lacy was in the middle of his blow up over on Twitch, he would start doing content with this girl that goes by the name of Darla Claire. And after doing content with her for a couple of months, Lacy would quickly start to catch feelings for her. And instead of straight up telling Lacy that she didn't like him, she would lead him on for months, letting him believe that he was in a relationship with her while she was secretly hanging out with her ex Bryce every single second she wasn't with Lacy. Now,
that is crazy. That is crazy. Bro, I deadass forgot the extent of the situation, but that is crazy, bro. But if that nigga don't care, he gonna have to learn for himself, bro. Like,
there's honestly a lot more to the story. Like I said, that was just a quick version, but just know that this girl did Lacy so incredibly dirty that even the rest of the FaZe members made it very clear they do not like her.
She's about to hit like of a lifetime. She ran up with Snapchat members. That shit started drying up, and she's coming back. She's literally hitting you. It's a broad day lick, no shiesty. Open field.
Brother, what's her title?
Nigga said open field.
It got so bad and they were so disappointed in Lacy that they would actually have a sit-down intervention with him where they would tell him exactly how they feel about Darla.
A loser. A real-life loser. I'm not kidding when I say this. I cannot believe you could go back to a woman who tried to separate me and you, who lied about multiple things, who would send you paragraphs telling you to stop talking to me, I'm a liar, and then you go back!
Lacy would even promise to Ron, who was the most disappointed out of anybody in FaZe, that he would never talk to Darla ever again.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This goes to show the manipulation tactic. It's not, Lacy's a pudgy fat nigga, right? I think him doing a video on this dude is lame, but like, you gotta understand, this is probably like his first serious girlfriend, right? And when you have your first serious girlfriend, you have to, there's a lot of like, it don't make it right, but there's a lot of leeway that you're gonna let happen and things of that nature, especially when it comes to like emotions and having like a sound mind and making logical decisions. Because you be like, you're blind, you have rose-colored tinted glasses, you be like, you know what, I love her, so it doesn't matter. Well, we work through love, even though she's like violating your boundaries and doing a lot of things to hurt you.
You're gonna put bets on?
I'll put $100,000 of my own money on it.
You see how you didn't say his whole bank?
I'll put my whole bank on it.
On what? You're gonna put 2.1 million.
Damn.
Not, bro. It's not that. It's not that little, bro.
Oh.
We got the stakes.
So you're willing to put bread on the fact that you mean it this time?
No, niggas put bread on you'll never get back with that girl is bananas, bro.
Okay, lock it. 100 grand.
Wait.
I don't got.
You guys all.
But little did we know at the time, Lacy is such a pathetic, two-faced loser that while he...
Oh my God. See, this is like, oh my God. I don't think he should be going... I don't think, like, God damn, my nigga. Yo, kid, a nigga, bro. I know a nigga that got his first girlfriend when he's like his freshman and sophomore year of college, right? And she revealed a story of her sucking 6 dicks in an Airbnb. Personally, niggas wouldn't do it. You feel me? I wouldn't do it because I got like a little, not self-respect, but like, I understand. I get it though. Like, cause who am I to tell a nigga not to get back with a girl he really likes, even though she's mentally manipulating him? Maybe that nigga need to have this canon event so he can become a better man in the future or a better person in general. Same with a woman, bro. Man, maybe they need to go through this character arc to realize like this person was just using me for something, and in this situation I was nothing more than just like a placeholder for their emotions or just for them to vent to, and they never really cared about me, bro. You know, they only cared about the optics that I gave with them. Because people get in a relationship for aesthetics. They don't really care about the person sometimes.
He was sitting there nodding his head and pretending to listen to his friends. He was actually secretly talking to Darla the entire time. And it would be less than 2 months later when Lacy would come on stream and he would actually admit that he's been not only talking to Darla, but dating her for the past 3 months.
My content has been the best it's ever been over the last 3 months. I've been the happiest I've ever been over the last.
And that's in my opinion, if the nigga happy, do what you gotta do. As long as like the shit don't like delve into phase. Darla, no, none of the phase niggas like her. So that's crazy, bro. Not even like your homie's not liking your girl, but it's the fact these niggas talk so crazy about her, right? It's warranted. It was warranted, 100% warranted. I don't think I could be with a bitch with niggas talking crazy about my girl like that. They probably don't say nothing. That's the problem with a lot of these hoes. A lot of these women will talk crazy about a girl, boyfriend, right? Because they single and they bitter, bruh. But niggas, listen, if you with a bitch that niggas don't care about, they just like, hey, man, it's your life. That's all niggas do. That's the difference between men and women. I do want to say that, too.
3 to 5 months, I was running around at a party drunk saying I have a girlfriend. So if that's not claiming, I don't know what the fuck is.
Now he said that at the beginning of June, which means he would have had to start dating her back in March. And that clip that you saw of him sitting down talking to his friends about it was in April.
You're gonna put bets on if you go back.
I'll put $100,000 of my own money on it.
Meaning he was literally dating her in that clip you just saw. Bro was sitting there listening to his friends talk about his girlfriend like that, and he didn't have the audacity or the balls to say anything about the fact that he's still dating her.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He sat there and told his friends that he would never talk to her again, and then went straight up into his room and started texting her. Now I will say that Darla actually claims they started dating.
Dating? Like, it was the 23rd of...
And the thing is, like, Lacy got motion. He can get any girl he want, but listen, he want Darla, so ain't nothing wrong with that.
May.
Which would have only been like 2.5 weeks before that clip I just showed you of Lacy confirming it. So obviously somebody is lying in this situation.
Or, bro, people like lack all charitability with certain situations. Maybe they getting the dates mixed up. Like, bro, maybe they ain't communicate. Maybe in one, like, bro, two things could be true, bro. In Lacy mind, they could have been dated, then it, like, bro.
Lacy is lying to make it seem like they were dating longer, maybe hoping that would make him look like less of a simp, I guess. Or Darla is lying to help save her ass. Now, there's actually a reason why I'm talking about the specific date, and it's not because I give a fuck. You see, back in the original Lacy videos, one of the things that I found out was that Darla was actually hanging out with her ex-boyfriend Bryce at the same time as Lacy. So I figured, why not check out his YouTube channel again, not actually expecting to find anything over there. But were Lacy and Darla dating? You know, I get if they talk at each other, but not hanging out with your ex is crazy while you talking to that nigga. I'd be like, nah. I mean, nigga like me, I'd be like, you could be with that nigga, but I'm gonna do what I do. But Lacy was probably all in on Darla, so nigga like me, I'd be
I be shooting in the gym by myself with multiple balls. Hello.
But holy shit, to my surprise, I absolutely would find some shit over there. So unsurprisingly, it does look like Darla hopped back on Bryce's meat almost immediately after having the fallout with Lacy. As the original situation happened with Lacy and Darla back in July of 2024, so essentially exactly a year ago, and by September of 2024, so only 2 months later, she was already back with Bryce making content. It's very clear to me that this girl months later, she was
Bryce kind of hot.
Already back with Bryce.
White boy with an arm sleeve, and who the fuck he feeling like? Who the fuck? Yo, who the fuck? Yo.
Making content. It's very clear to me that this girl is just addicted to the camera, and as long as you have a few thousand subscribers and a camera, she's gonna hop on that meat. No hesitation. And Bryce and Darla would actually make content together pretty consistently.
Oh, okay, that's not Bryce. Yeah, I thought that white boy was Bryce in the middle. I'm like, okay, Mr. Aura.
Next couple of months, and they look pretty comfortable together in some of this content.
That's crazy.
Let her get a shot of it.
It's very obvious to anyone older than 12 with a pair of eyes that these two were absolutely fucking. But then randomly at the end of March.
Listen, I'm not, bro, niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a nigga that be caring about shit like that, unless like Convy and his auntie. Cause bro, I did a clip and I was making a YouTube video with Convy and his aunt. They had so much sexual attention, he had to poke his auntie, bro. He had to be stabbing his auntie or something.
So about 2.5 months before Lacy confirmed that he was dating Darla, she would disappear out of Bryce's videos. So as long as you're not stupid as shit, I'd say that it's very obvious that at the very least, Darla was talking to Bryce and Lacy at the same time. And as soon as she started dating Lacy, she stopped fucking with Bryce. But depending on when they actually started dating, she very easily could have been fucking with Bryce and Lacy at the same exact time, which would be the second time that she's done that, as this is exactly what she did originally. And honestly, I don't think it really matters. Either way, whether they know it or not, Lacy and Bryce are passing this girl around like a fucking football. They're trading this girl back and forth like she's a Pokemon card. Darla is taking this meat roller coaster for an extended ride.
Nah, this nigga's going hard, bro. This nigga's going hard, bro.
165 days of meat riding. This girl's a fucking meat connoisseur. It is very obvious to me what happened here. Darla never liked Lacy. She was obviously using him to grow her Twitch, her TikTok.
I believe that. Because, like, bro, niggas are the method. They said PBM is the method. That's Black Boy Max. I'm trying to use the acronym. It's not flowing off the tongue. But Black Boy Max was the method, too, with the girls trying to make Twitch and shit. But that's the method for a lot of these young ladies, bro. They get connected with another nigga, act like his girlfriend, fall out, do something, get some clout, then build up their own shit, right? So niggas can watch them.
Continue to make money. So as soon as they fell off, she went ahead and started hanging out with Bryce again, because that's who she's actually attracted to, not Lacy. But the truth is, Bryce isn't famous anymore. He definitely still pulls decent views on TikTok, but nothing like he used to. And outside of TikTok, he has absolutely zero motion. So
damn, why they do that to that nigga Bryce? Fuck.
It's likely that he's not making that much money. I'm sure he's making enough to survive, but nothing crazy. And certainly not as much money as he was making a couple years ago. And the truth is, Darla's a lazy piece of shit that
oh my god,
doesn't have a job and doesn't work, which is exactly why she used Lacy last year, so she could make money. And according to Lacy, she made hundreds of thousands of dollars off of him throughout the couple of months they were hanging out.
She used the fuck out of him.
Damn.
She made hundreds of thousands of dollars a month off him.
Damn. And it's crazy, like, bro, nah. It's like, okay, let's just say this is all true, and that's still your girlfriend. You letting this nigga talk about her like that? Like, oh my god, bro. And Darla can't say shit because that's exactly what she did. That nigga just sitting there saying nothing, bro. Like,
a check mark.
But it's likely that she's no longer able to live off Bryce like she was a couple of years ago. So she went back to Lacy so she can mooch off of him, knowing damn well that he's gonna be manipulated by anything she says because he's a fucking loser. And it would work like a charm, because not only would Lacy take Darla back, but after claiming that she would never be in his content.
I don't know how to explain to y'all, I'm not bringing my relationship onto Twitch. That is literally the forefront of where people get too invested. Listen, there will never be a stream. There will never be videos posted. There will never be anything. I'm gonna keep doing me.
He would also backtrack on that statement, and only a couple days ago, at the time of me recording this video, he would in fact have Darla on stream.
That shit's cringe as fuck.
You got me a toothbrush?
Toothbrush for what, bro?
Oh, you got me a
Shit's cringe.
No, no, that nigga Ron do not like that bitch. Yo, niggas is, bro, see, you just got, like, you see how niggas just chill, like, he said, you happy, bro? It's cool, bro. Like, I ain't gonna say nothing to you, but I don't like that bitch, yo.
LOL. Toothbrush. LOL. Airheads. So fucking cool.
I got the absolute luxury of sitting down and watching some of this stream, and let me tell you, probably top 5 hardest watches of all time. That shit was embarrassing. They've also been posting a good amount of TikToks together.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Lacy swears he's in a fucking fairy tale or something. Like, bro, it's very obvious. All she wants is your money. They've also been posting TikToks that are very obviously just there to stir up attention.
Okay, wow.
Which is all Darla wants, and holy shit has it been working. So over the majority of 2025, Darla's TikTok was actually pretty stagnant. There was even a couple of months throughout the year that she lost followers, thousands of them. But unsurprisingly, over the past 30 days, as Lacy has started to show her more and more, she's gained about 14,000 new followers over on TikTok. And the majority of those coming in the last 14 days. This girl's career was cooked. She was done. But all of a sudden, here comes Method Man to the rescue. Coming to
Method Man.
save her career. If you made it this far into the video and you somehow think Darla isn't using Lacy, you're genuinely a lobotomite, and you're clearly
Nah, she is, like I said, she is using a nigga, right? But niggas gotta understand, if the nigga happy, who cares? It's like niggas that be tricking. If he got it, he could trick. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it right. Listen, if he don't care, who should really give a fuck? Should we give a fuck, bruh?
and critical thinking skills. Now, as funny as it is to laugh at Lacy for this situation, I want to actually try to get to the bottom of why he's allowing this girl to slowly destroy his career and his friendships. Because the last thing I would ever want to see is somebody who watches my content or Lacy's content to fall in the same footsteps as him. Because the honest truth is, this is sad as fuck. And even the rest of the FaZe members, although they don't say it directly to Lacy because they already have, they secretly think he's pathetic as well.
Don't.
Oh, brother.
Yo, that was your fault, bro. That was your fault. That was your fault, bro. That was your fault, bro. That was your fault. That was your fault. That was your fault, bro. 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 That was on you. That's not on me. That was on you, bro. That was not.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Not again. Fuck it, man. What are you supposed to do?
And the truth is, a lot of guys are gonna go through a situation like this in their life.
That's what I said, bro. That's literally what I said. This is just like, bro, making fun of the nigga and just like, bro, you're gonna give him, sometimes when it comes to niggas in situations like this, the more you try to like push back on their lies, those niggas gonna be like, it's just gonna have them want to do it more, my nigga. You just gonna let that nigga learn. If the fire hot, and listen, if it works out and they have a beautiful life afterwards, I don't give a fuck as long as my nigga happy, as long as he happy, bro. It can happen like that, and most likely it's gonna happen the other way where he realizes girl's a fucking leech, right? But who are you guys to make that decision for him, bro? Like, and listen, bro, we gonna clown, bro. We gonna clown, bro, like they was doing, bro. We control.
At least one time. And that's where you're gonna meet a girl at some point in your life. And when you meet her, you probably aren't in your prime. You probably don't have a lot going for you, and you have a lot of learning to do. That relationship at some point is gonna end, and you're probably gonna be devastated. Now, the truth is that relationship was probably never gonna last in the first place, but since it was one of your earlier ones, it sucks really fucking bad. But here's the thing. Most men will have a glow up between the age of 18 and 25. It's basically guaranteed if you're working on yourself and trying to become the best version of yourself. If you're going to the gym, if you're eating healthier, you're gonna have the glow up. And that girl,
or guys, here's a scenario. Yeah, but this is also what can happen. I'm not gonna give you like, oh, that girl you fuck with a lot. I'm gonna give you like the other. Some niggas realize they have a good thing going and they fuck it up because they're like learning how they're going through growing pains as like emotions or being a good person, right? Bro, that happens also. So we not gonna just be like all the way bad, but like most likely a lot of bad things have y'all grow apart, y'all break up, it's gonna be shitty, and you're gonna be a better person, bro. You know, sometimes you may get with a girl, y'all go through the trenches, y'all go apart and come back together. Life is crazy like that, bro. Just try to fuck with people that want to fuck with you. That's it. Like the people that like you, bro, and want your best interests at heart. That's all you really got to do, bro.
Girl will come back. It's basically guaranteed. But if you have any sort of respect for yourself, you won't let her come back. And I think that.
But like in his initial argument, he's like, shit ended. But if shit ended mutually and she want to come back and y'all both single, and all the memories start flowing back. There's nothing wrong with that. Nigga just has such a pessimistic thought about like relationships, bro. Like, bro, like niggas like this, bro. They be like, yeah, she want to come back. Don't let her get back. If shit ended on bad terms and she did you dirty, no, obviously you don't take the bitch back. But if niggas shit ended mutually and y'all separation, y'all slowly rekindle something y'all had in the past, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. This nigga's just a Debbie Downer, bro.
It's Lacy's problem. You see, Lacy's already admitted that Darla is one of the first girls he's ever talked to.
It was a thing, like, it was content. It was also, before her, I never talked to a girl. I had sex before her with one other girl ever, and it was only one time.
He's never really had a real relationship with anybody. And the one he's having right now with Darla is basically his first relationship. Now, I would argue that they're not actually in a relationship. I genuinely think she's just using him like she was the first time. But in his mind, Darla's the first girl he's ever talked to. But when she left and he started to glow up, started to make more money, and become a better version of himself, he never actually spent that time by himself to love himself. Immediately after Darla left.
Yeah, that is true. You do got self-love. You got to work on yourself before you get in a relationship. Too many broken people get together and have kids and have broken children.
He had like 4 or 5 different fake relationships with a bunch of different girls. And before he knew it, Darla was trying to come back. And although, like I said, he had lost a bunch of weight, he made a bunch more money, he never spent the time to look at himself in the mirror as anything other than a fat loser. So when Darla came back, there was no chance he was going to tell her no, because in his heart, he doesn't believe he can do better. And since he spent his entire last year having girls on stream for a relationship, he still to this day has never been in a real relationship, so he doesn't even know what it's supposed to look like. Which is why it's so important, and I say this at the end of a lot of the videos that I make on this topic, but focus on yourself. Now, that's not saying you should never have a girlfriend, obviously. I myself have a girlfriend and have been with my girl for longer than Lacy has known Darla. I've been with my girl for 3 to 4 years now, but you should absolutely never get in one until you respect yourself. Because if you don't respect
this is real shit, bro. Because if you don't respect yourself, you gonna let man or a woman, man, that's like a real thing. Self-respect and self-love. Because bro, how you want respect from another person when you don't even respect yourself? You're gonna let them do whatever they want, and when you don't respect yourself, you're gonna let people get away with things that shouldn't be okay, that you weren't comfortable with in the situation, man and women. I just remember that, y'all.
Yourself, you're gonna allow your significant other to walk all over you, just like Lacy allows Darla.
Not even just your significant other in life, you know. You're gonna let someone talk to you crazy when instead of, like, I'm not talking about crash out, but to advocate for yourself, because nobody's gonna advocate for yourself other than you. Oh, I wanted to say something in the moment, I just couldn't get the words out, bro. Sometimes you gotta feel those feelings. You may be wrong in the moment, but like, I'm sorry I reacted that way, but I felt like you were playing. I was getting played with, you know, in the ways of like you trying to play me like I'm a bitch, you know.
Lacy doesn't even have enough respect for himself to keep her off of the stream. Listen, at the end of the day, I could give a flying fuck what Lacy does. I make these videos for entertainment, and so the young people that watch Lacy, because I highly doubt there's any adults watching him, don't think this is normal. It's not normal to get
okay, now nigga. Nah, nigga, he is invested, but he is trying to make the bag, but it's unemployment news, bro. Like, this shit don't mean nothing.
Used by a girl this badly, and for you to take her back. That's loser shit. All of the people around Lacy don't want to say anything because they don't want to start drama. Maybe a little bit of ass kissing going on over there, but they all think Lacy is a fucking loser too.
So was Darla.
I don't think, see, this is where niggas started, like, he applied a lot of like his projection on what they are. The nigga probably, these niggas probably dead ass talk to this nigga dead ass several times, but you gonna get talked to a nigga so many times. What am I gonna bring up 50 times that you would have, like, a bird, bitch? No, nigga, I said what I had to say, and niggas don't want to, like they say, they want to create drama, my nigga, like talk about ass kissing. No, bro, niggas been with their homies before. They be like, hey, if that's what you want to do, bro, we not gonna bring it up every 5 seconds. I don't like that bitch though.
I'll be honest with y'all. Darla got the ban of doom. She's not pulling up to this crib. Pretty sure she's hard banned from this house.
And you can tell by the way they react whenever it's brought up to them on stream. I mean, shit. I wouldn't be surprised if this is part of the reason Plaqueboy Max left the FaZe house.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
This bitch inevitable, though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This bitch is inevitable. Her shit gotta be... Nah, nigga, not Aquafina, not no tap water. That shit Saratoga. Her shit gotta be so crazy, boy.
I wouldn't want that loser energy around me all day, every day either.
Okay. Relax, bro. See, this nigga need to relax, bro. Like...
But at the end of the day, no matter what you do, you should be striving to be absolutely nothing like Lacy. Now, hopefully I didn't miss anything in this video. I tried to hit all the points that I wanted to, because unless something crazy happens between Darla and Lacy, I genuinely think this is going to be the last Lacy video I make. I just don't know what I could possibly say that hasn't already been said until something super crazy does happen, which if we're being honest, we all know is going to happen. But with all that being said, that right there is where I'm going to end the video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like on it and comment down in the comment section. Both of those things are super helpful to the video getting pushed farther into the algorithm. Let me know down in the comment section, what do you think about Lacy and Darla? Thank you guys so much for watching the content as usual. I love all of you, and I will see you in the next one.
Nah, that nigga was going extreme than the YouTube music. Hey man, like I said my piece, bro. Just guys, I'm not going hard. This nigga was going hard, bro. This is some unemployment shit, bro. I'm not gonna bash Lacy from actually, like he said, this is one of his first girlfriends. He gonna have to go through it, or it could be a thing where they actually fuck with each other or some shit like that. Or down the line, he was like, "Ah, damn, I should have never got with her." But listen, that's the decision he got to make with his life. It's his life. It is what it is. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy Todd the Same. Peace, love, pictures.
Stop selling them phones that's wired to the federal government.